Dragon Ball Super is canon slop, constantly doing shitty fan service to remember the good old days. Gohan killing Cell, Future Trunks coming back, Broly coming back. Hey, DB Heroes does fan service too, but nobody pretends like it's not just pandering. And there's usually some overarching reason for why the old characters are coming back, maybe to aid in Toa's plan, or Demigrows, or yada yada. Whereas Super, it's literally only fan service. Gohan fighting Cell and killing him after getting mad is literally just fan service shit. And this is where canon swap comes in. It's literally just, oh, you remember this thing, and it's defended not because of the quality of the thing, but because of the status it has. There is no honest way to defend Gohan killing Cell again after getting mad again. It's literally just fan service for the sake thereof. Tingling some memory of better older days. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been trying to do that for a while, be it Speed Duel, Rush Duel, Duel Links, trying to bring it back or call back to some older version of these times. And God of War, not my favorite series by any means or anything, but the past old games is often brought up to highlight how Kratos is more mature, more peaceful than he once was. Bringing up the past of the old games serves some narrative purpose. The callback has a function, and such function is often a reason why people like the game or the relationship with Atreus. If God of War was wrote like DBS, they just bring back Zeus and have Kratos use hope and kill Zeus again for the member berries. Thankfully, the series is not denigrated to a point where it's really citing itself as a reason to enjoy it, as to enjoy the new thing. The series becomes almost a meta self-reference machine, infinitely assuming merit from whatever came before it without offering nothing new itself. Broly and Frieza, the movies in Super, are selling themselves on the return of these characters. It's a meta appeal, not a plot, logical, or in-universe one. It does not even make sense for Broly or Frieza to jump from whatever low tier they were at to get above God Goku. Goku couldn't even reach this level of power without the amp of the God ritual. It's something that upsets him in the BOG movie, and Frieza just goes, oh, screw it, beat up Togama for a bit, and I'll get 8 trillion times stronger. Broly sort of just adapts from below Frieza's level of Namek to suddenly above Blue Goku. Point of this being, the plot and scaling setup is discarded for the meta fan service of bringing back these older characters. GT, for all its faults, did uphold the power scaling. Goku was the top dog, and the other characters were not that strong. They didn't try to force the retired Skull Gohan to be stronger than Super Saiyan 4s because of fan service. They kept the scaling rules that DBZ itself set up. You may find power scaling annoying, but the narrative does consider it. It's why they need more powerful forms or training to fight new foes. It's part of the plot, whether you like it or not. And it's up to the writer to make it consistent or why add these aspects at all. DBS ignores its own internal power scaling rules just to give fan service scenes. Don't set up UI as some special, powerful thing only gods can obtain or use if you're gonna give Master Roshi the ability to use it anyway. That was such a stupid scene, though, having him fucking fight Jiren with it and keep up with him. The scene is purely fan service. There's no logical in-universe reason why Roshi can use UI or some derivative thereof when Beerus barely can use it. And B, he shouldn't even be strong enough to fight Jiren. If anything, Jiren shouldn't even be fighting Roshi. Roshi shouldn't even be at the tournament. It should be Gotenks or Gohan or... Actually, not Gohan. Goten or Trunks. But they didn't even do that. Hell, they should have used future Trunks from the fucking Goku Black Saga and brought him over. That way, that arc would have had an actual purpose instead of just being fan service member berries, the fucking show. But that's all that arc was. Vegito showing up, fighting Zamasu, and then doing nothing, didn't kill him, didn't really leave any lasting impact, was just fan service. Trunks cutting Zamasu in half was a callback to cutting Frieza in half. It served no narrative purpose because it didn't actually kill him, didn't do anything. That's the problem with DBS. It's all member berries. It's all callbacks, and all the forms are lazy recolors of whatever came before because they want to sell toys and they don't want to do anything to actually put effort into the new product. Say what you must about GT, but Super Saiyan 4 had a design. They designed a form. They put effort in and designed a form. And you could say the original Super Saiyan was just yellow hair, but I don't really think that. I think that's reductionist. I think, they designed the hair differently, they designed the eyes differently. It wasn't a complete change, I'll give you that, but it was a change. It wasn't just the swap of the hair. And that is the problem with Dragon Ball these days. They are so lazy that they can only do the bare minimum amount of work. And you point this out, and people go, "Well, it's canon though. It's not like GT. It's not non-canon." The quality of the work does not actually matter at this point. It is just a stat, like Daima, for instance. Like, people don't even like Daima. They don't even discuss the show. The whole reason for people liking it is because they see it as canon, and that is the whole reason. There doesn't exist a actual plot reason.